Yeah, so I'm Rebecca Cappuccini. With a name like that, you'd have to be funny, right? Speaking of great names, we're going to talk about my son and how he got here. 3 years ago, almost to the day, I went into labour. He was due in May. I made a pact with him. I was like, May the 4th, you know? May the 4th, PBU. Star Wars, baby. T-shirt guy, I'm on to you. So I was waiting, May the 4th, nothing happened. May the 11th, my friend was like, I'm going to Turkey next week. Let's go bikini shopping. So I was like, yeah. 12 bikinis later, still no bikini, still no baby. I walk home, my neighbour's like, your face is really swollen. The baby's on the way. Sorry, the baby's on the way. That's an old wives' tale if I ever heard one. So I go to bed thinking nothing of it. I wake up feeling funny at 3:44. I jump out of bed. My waters break. I'm like, okay, baby's on the way. What you do? I clean up. I put the kettle on. I wake my husband. I'm like, the baby's on the way. He's like, that's not a funny fucking joke. It's not. What will we do? Well, you make the coffee and I'll ring the taxi companies. So, first taxi company answers, they're like, sorry, we won't have a taxi for an hour. Try the second taxi company. I explain my situation, I'm in labour, I need to get to a hospital. We can't pick you up in your state. Excuse me? Even at my drunkest, that has never been said to me. So I realise my dad's home from France. I'm like, ring him, that'll be joyous. I ring Paolo, baby's on the way. He comes, he gets me, we're good. I get to the hospital, the midwife turns around to me and goes, your water's broke. Yes, but you're not wearing a pad. Sorry? You know, for the waters, what is this, Aquaman? So it turns out we're a pad. I go into the next stage where you're waiting around to be dilated enough to be brought in to have the baby just pop out. I'm just waiting around. My husband at the time is really stressed out by the whole thing, so he's passed out asleep. I'm on Facebook watching videos, and I'm like, at this point I still don't know if I'm having a boy or a girl. I have no names picked, and a Keanu Reeves video comes up. And I'm like, if I have a boy, I'm definitely calling him Keanu. I mean, it's that video where he's on the metro and he gets up and he lets the girl sit down. I'm like, that guy, money, handsome, vampire, and polite. That's what you want your kid to be. So I'm like, okay. I turn around to the midwife. I'm like, I think I'm further along. And she's like, nah, first baby, 4 hours, no way. I'm like, no, definitely. Check me. No. Check me. No. Check me. You're 11. Let's go. We go into the next stage, and I'm like still really brave, so I'm listening to prank phone calls, and a friend of mine has a YouTube video. It's a Waterford prank call. Check it out when you go home. Unreal. So I'm watching that, and I get inspired. I'm like, I'm going to Skype people. So I Skype my granddad. He's in Italy, and I'm like, Granddad, I'm at home. He's like, you're not. No, I am. No, you're not. No, but I am. You're in hospital, you're having a baby, I'm terrified of hospitals, I'm hanging up. Bad idea. So then things start really hitting in, I'm really getting the pain threshold is leaving me. I'm like, okay, I need to do something about this. So I ask for drugs, and it's been a long time, you know, pregnant, 9 months, not a line. The oxygen is hitting, everything is kind of kicking in, and then they finally get the epidural right. It's a trainee hospital, and you heard the stories from today, so. We didn't get it right straight away. Eventually, everything kicks in on hyperdrive. Fatboy Slim is playing in the walls. All the doctors are puppets, and I am waiting and waiting. So I start pushing, and the journey starts to happen, and everything's going fine. Baby comes out, just pops out. I'm happy. I look down, and he pisses on me. And I'm like, okay, it's a boy. This is insane. So that is how I met my son, Keanu Dante. And his name will make him funnier than I'll ever be.